Peace and blessings, y'all. In this corner, boxing 24. Good evening, good evening. How's everyone doing this evening? Hope everybody doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty good on this side as always. God is great, God is good, and I can't complain. So, let's get into a little bit of the heavyweight division. And I want to speak of none other than young, rising contender who I believe is getting ready to be in that position to fight fight someone in the top 5, and that's my man Jared Big Baby Anderson from Ohio, Toledo, I believe, Ohio. You know, young man got a real good fight game. When I say a real good fight game, he brings you back to the old era of boxing, where you saw a heavyweight. You know, heavyweights back in the time of Muhammad Ali, they boxed, man. You know what I'm saying? Muhammad Ali, Joe Louis, these guys, man, before Muhammad Ali, Joe Louis, but I'm just saying, back in those days, man, before I was born and, you know, before I was even thought of, man, and didn't, you know, listen, man, them guys box. Muhammad Ali is the greatest heavyweight of all time, bar none. I don't care what nobody say. And he was a boxer, okay? As I was telling my son, and as I was telling, and I tell people all the time, when you talk about Muhammad Ali, I don't care what nobody say. I don't want to hear nothing about the latter part of his career. But when you talk about Muhammad Ali, talk about him before 67, before they took them 3.5, almost 4 years from him when he came back. And I don't think he was the same when he came back. He fought, he still was good, but he wasn't the same. Before that, before he got them years taken from him, you never caught Muhammad Ali on the ring. On the ropes, pardon me. Never caught him on the ropes. He didn't stay on the ropes. He boxed you in the middle of the ring. He backed up, he moved. He threw combinations. He threw uppercuts. He threw body shots, headshot. I mean, he was just awesome, moving around the ring, floating like a butterfly, stinging like a bee. That's Muhammad Ali, all right? So anyway, what I'm saying is Jared Anderson has a good boxing game. 6'4", he has a nice jab. He throws combinations. He goes to the body. He defends. He moves his head. He blocks. He moves. Like, he got a good boxing game. Footwork. You know, he's not just throwing punches. And he looked like a welterweight to me as a heavyweight. That's how he's fighting. And that's how it's supposed to be. Okay? Good trainer. And he got a good mindset and a good team behind him, all right? I was just watching an interview that he did. I was watching one yesterday where he was speaking to Roy Jones. Roy Jones came out to see him at his ranch, his house. And Roy Jones was, you know, asked him about his career and what he wanted to do. And he was honest, man. He said he ain't trying to be in this for the long run. He's trying to get in and get out. You know, and he started crying, man. He started talking about the fact that he's only 23 years old, man. He didn't really ask for all of this. And Roy Jones said, well, you ain't got to stay in this until the wheels fall off, but you could make your mark right now. And then when you're ready to leave, just get up out of it. And that's what he said. He said he's not going to let the game retire him. He's going to retire. He's going to leave. And that's cool. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? So Jared Anderson, man, he's fighting this Saturday in his hometown of Ohio against Zhan Kossobutskiy. Maybe I'm pronouncing the name wrong, but I'm trying. Okay, but he's fighting on Saturday, July 1st. And, you know, I think he's getting ready to put himself in a position at 14-0 with 14 knockouts. He's moving up that ladder. He's putting himself in a position. Even Tyson Fury said some good things about Jared Anderson. He said he's a great up-and-coming fighter. I think they sparred, and he got respect for him. So, you know, I'm looking for some good things coming from Jared Anderson. And he's humble. He's respectful. That's another thing. He even said in the interview that I watched on Fight Hype that Shakur Stevenson was giving him pointers. Now, you just think about that. Shakur Stevenson is, 24, going to be 25? And Shakur Stevenson is not that much more experienced than him as a pro. He got a few more fights, You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he do got 6 more fights than him. It ain't like he got 10, 15 more fights than him, but they can help each other out. And if Shakur sees something, being the master boxer that he is and a defensive wizard that he is, and he sees some things, man, that he can help him to tighten up, man, and he can accept it, and he's receptive to the information, man, you can't ask for nothing more than that. So when he did the fight interview, man, you know, he said, Shakur, you know, showing me some things. And then when the interviewer asked him what it was, of course, he said, man, listen, I'm not going to share it. We don't do that. But I'm taking the information. And that's all we can ask for, man. You know? So, yeah, man, I'm looking forward to Saturday, seeing this fight and seeing how he has improved. Because I see improvements every fight with him. And, you know, he also talked about criticism. He talked about Timothy Bradley. And Timothy Bradley made some comments about him in his last fight, saying he was a little lackadaisical and he was basically just doing whatever just to try to get the knockout, and he was getting hit, he was getting tagged. And so he responded to that. And he said he got much love and respect for Tim Bradley, but he said Tim Bradley's back and forth. One minute he's talking about how good you are, next minute he's down on you. And Timothy Bradley can do that. He can be like that sometimes. I got love and respect for Timothy Bradley too. Okay? Hall of Fame fighter. He fought the best at 140. He was a beast. Okay? Nobody can deny that. He is a great fighter. He deserved to be in the Hall of Fame. But yeah, his criticism sometimes, his analysis sometimes can be off. You know? It can really be off. So he responded to that in a respectful way. He said he got love and respect for him, but yeah, he could be off, and you know, and then he explained what he was doing in that fight. And listen, man, everybody gonna take a hit, everybody gonna take a shot. But when you got a young fighter like that, man, you pull that man to the side. Yo, man, listen, man, this is what I see. This is what I think you could do better. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta be all critical out front in front of everybody. Yeah, you're a commentator, but there's still things that you could say and you don't have to say. Pull that fighter to the side if you see something that could help him. That's all you got to do, man. Be mature about it. You know what I'm saying? Because he's growing. He's 23 years old, man. He's a big boy, but he's a baby. He got a lot more to learn, a lot more he's going to accomplish, a lot more he's going to do. So work with him, man. You know, give him that respect. But I'm just saying, man, I'm looking forward to Jared Anderson on Saturday, July 1st. And, you know, I hope he gets the win and the stoppage. And you know what? If you don't get the first round, second round knockout, get that work in, man. You know, you need that work. You need them rounds. You know what I'm saying? You don't always got to get a knockout. Just box beautifully, be defensive, number one, and hit your target. That's all. That's all you really want to do. So that's all I really got right now, y'all. Peace and blessings. In this corner, Boston 24. Please subscribe to the page. Please leave your comments. Everybody let me know how you feel. Peace.